I am JP Bamberger, and I'm with the Kansas Jayhawks.
I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. It's a bone cancer.
It was the scariest day of our lives.
He had a tumor roughly the size of his lung. And so we started chemo and really beat up his body bad. And then he started radiation. That's when we found out KU was gonna take him on as their team impact player.
That moment when I heard that it was KU, I was lost for words. I didn't really know what to say. Can't really explain it. It was just, wow. JP! When I met Q for the first time, it was just so amazing just how positive he is. Just what a great guy. I can't believe there's anybody like that in the world. It's amazing. He's always said that I've been a big motivation for the team and everything. And I don't know how I could be more motivating for them than they are for me.
JP's been an absolute inspiration. He's kind of been our rock. He's been there for us, you know, through the good times and the bad.
To really be part of the family of KU is just amazing. Being able to hang out with the players, being friends, talking with Coach Q. They're always there, they'll always be there.
We would not have won a national championship if it wasn't for Team Impact and JP.
You know, I just like to thank them, Team Impact and KU. They've been there for JP. It's been an amazing experience.
Family. Who knew that this guy was going to be the difference maker in us helping do something valuable and special?
All right, who leaked that Men's Health article out to Bob? Bob, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And Katie, I promise you that my vocabulary is not that strong. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to our Team Impact family. I'm honored to have my wife, Christy, here in attendance, as well as our son, Mason, who is a Team Impact fellow. So thank you so much for being a part of this evening. On behalf of Kansas basketball, our athletic department, and the entire University of Kansas community, we are honored and humbled to be a part of this special, amazing event tonight. You know, as coaches, we spend a great deal of time and emphasis on players' height, skill, size, talent, speed, etc. During the recruiting evaluations, we're always looking for the next five-star recruit, the next McDonald's high school All-American, the next NBA's lottery pick. And as you all know what's going on in today's recruiting landscape, the transfer portal. But who knew our most prized recruit back in 2021 stood 5'7" and weighed 95 pounds, and his middle name happens to be Fog? Who knew JP Bamberger would set the example and lead us down a pathway on what it took to win a Big 12 regular season championship, a Big 12 conference tournament championship, and the granddaddy of them all, a national championship, all in the same season? Who knew? Who knew JP's presence of showing up, being present, and participating in our 6 a.m. fall boot camp that would later fuel his teammates to fight the scratch, to crawl back, being down 16 points to come back and win the national championship? It is the single largest comeback in national championship history. Who knew that JP had special gifts that you just couldn't coach or you couldn't teach? He's tough, he's gritty, he's a fighter. He's a great teammate. See, JP embodies all the characteristic traits of being a champion. He always has a smile on his face, a positive attitude, despite his personal challenges. See, back in 2022, we had a lot of growing up to do. We just weren't right there yet. And JP was the perfect teammate that we needed to show us how to push through adversity, how to face challenges, how to fight through discomfort, and how to overcome the odds. See, we all get to a point in our season where everybody's tired, everybody's sore, everybody's banged up. Everybody has a tendency to take their foot off the throttle. But who knew about JP's mindset? Don't be everybody. Find a way, show up, be accountable, be a great teammate, especially when things aren't going the way you think they should. See, JP believed before we believed that we were built for that moment. JP, do you recall back in 2021 on your official visit in the locker room what you said to me? You claimed that it was our destiny to win a national championship. And we all recall what took place 10 months later in New Orleans on that first Monday night in April. Who knew Team Impact would share a beautiful soul, a courageous fighter, a caring teammate that embodied the we is greater than me attitude. Not only did he impact our coaches, but he also put his handprint on our current and former teammates, and I'll quote, "Though JP's not with us on the court, he's in our hearts every time we play." KJ Adams. JP has been through some of the toughest times, and we continue to support and fight with him. DeJuan Harris. Watching JP do a up and back during boot camp opened my eyes that life is bigger than basketball. Kevin McCullough. JP was the spark and the glue of our championship run. NCAA champion and current Brooklyn net, Jalen Wilson. JP was the inspiration to our championship team, and our relationship continues to remain strong long after my time at Kansas. NCAA champion and NBA champion, Christian Brown. It was Christian's birthday the other day, and the first thing JP did was reach out to Christian to wish him a happy birthday. That's the type of teammate that we have here at Kansas. Tom and Shelley, you raised a stud, and we're so thankful that you trust the Kansas basketball program with your son. And we hope you continue to feel the love and the connection through the Jayhawk family. JP, you've inspired me so much these last 4 years. You motivate me to fight a little bit harder, to love, to care, to serve a little bit more. You've also taught me that something is good on the other side when you live a life of courage, a life of compassion, and a commitment to our Team Impact mission that no child should be sidelined by sickness. Who knew a 95-pound warrior who stood at 5'7" would be our beacon of light, our ray of hope, our one shining moment that KU needed to cut down nets and to win a national championship. We all know now. I love you, JP, and rock chalk.